All right, folks, we're only 1 month into the 2024 election cycle here in the United States, and we already have, this is truly unbelievable, another Biden bombshell that just dropped. You guys aren't going to believe this one, and I got to put out the disclaimer before I get into this. The reason why I'm covering this is because it ties back into our investment thesis, how we run our businesses, and the decisions that we're making for our families. This is why it's important to me. I'm not here to pick left, right, tell you who to love, what to believe in, or even really verify what is being said here. Now, this is a video that's, it's pretty undeniable what's being said, but I just want to say that I'm not here to share my opinion on this. I'm not here to talk about politics. I want to understand the political theater and how it's going to tie into our investment thesis, how we are going to save our money, protect our wealth, and we're trying to figure out where we're going to get the gains at. And so we've been talking about how this whole thing's about to explode. The chaos is going to be unleashed on us here in this election cycle. And what are they going to do to cover it up? All sorts of events, external wars, internal chaos, the political theater that's going to ramp up too. We're just getting started with that. And it's all to distract a falling empire, a falling US dollar reserve currency. And this ties back into, once again, what do we do with our money? Okay. So with that being said, I want to put out the disclaimer, not here to pick a side. I'm not here to tell you whether to vote for Biden or not this election. And we'll see if he even does run. But check out the most recent Biden bombshell. We're only 1 month into 2024, and we're starting off with a banger. Take a look at it. So from James O'Keefe, who, love him, hate him, he's getting some information out that is truly shocking. Breaking video. Top White House cyber official tells O'Keefe in disguise they can't say it publicly. So he's saying the quiet part out loud. The White House wants to replace Kamala Harris and confirms President Joe Biden's mental decline. Quote, Biden is definitely slowing down. I'm just telling you what I've heard. They're really concerned about it. I think they need to get rid of him or her. But no one in modern history has ever said, like, quote, we're not going to renominate the president for a second term. That's right. Never has that happened where the sitting president does not run for a second term. But you are seeing it across the party where they're trying to come up with someone, right? And it's like, okay, Joe, time to step aside. We got to replace you. And this has never been seen before. Charlie Krager, this is the person that we're talking about here. A cybersecurity policy analyst and foreign affairs desk officer in the executive office at the White House tells O'Keefe, quote,
I think that they're really concerned about this.
Well, I didn't want to play it. I don't want to get in trouble here. Toeing the line here today, covering this one. It says, quote, I had a meeting with Michelle Obama, and someone asked her, will you ever run for office? And she said no, empathetically. She was like, I've seen all this crap my husband has had to go through, and that does not interest me. VP, quote, Kamala Harris, hemorrhages black staff. She can't keep black staff. They keep quitting on her en masse. Folks, I can't confirm this. This is not me saying this. Once again, this is Charlie Krager, cybersecurity policy analyst and foreign affairs executive office of the president. Okay, this is not my words. Let's be very, very clear. She will be the vice president nominee. There was a debate about removing her from the ticket, but sadly they didn't. She's not popular, but you can't remove the first black lady to be vice president from the GD presidential ticket. Like, what kind of message are you going to send to, like, African American voters? People would be like, what the F? Like, she's a woman and she's multiracial. Now, you guys can go watch this for yourself, the full 13-minute clip. I'm going to play just the first minute just to show you how shocking these statements truly are. And this is a bombshell that's been exposed. And last night, James O'Keefe actually put out a post. I retweeted it because he put out a post saying he's happy with his life, basically saying, I'm not going to commit suicide, right? And so he put that out last night. I retweeted it. I said, what is he about to drop? This is going to be a bomb. Sure enough, and this is breaking. I haven't seen yet if the mainstream media is even covering this or not, but this one is blowing up the internet and Twitter for sure. So listen in here. This is just the first 1 minute of this session here that James O'Keefe sneaks in here, and just listen for yourselves, folks. Unbelievable.
I work for the White House.
So you're pretty high up in the government.
Yeah, I'm fairly high up. I'm good at keeping secrets, and so I manage 2 federal agencies, the State Department and USAID.
So when you say it's like security, like you're protecting
the networks of the federal agencies
You're
that you give all your information to.
the mission is to protect
Right, yes.
information.
Now, this is the irony of this whole thing. As he's saying, this guy isn't, in charge of protecting information, right? And here he is just spilling the whole thing out to James O'Keefe. That's the irony of this whole situation.
We are like the president's voice when we go into meetings in terms of discussing and promoting the president's priorities.
Is he going to be the nominee?
Yes. And she will be the vice president nominee.
Yeah, I don't.
There was a debate about removing her from the ticket, but sadly they didn't. She can't keep black staff. They quit on her in mass.
But with him, I
know.
he's got dementia.
Yeah, well, he's definitely slowing down.
Well, they know that he has those issues.
I think so.
But they're not
the
willing to say
polling
it.
shows it. And,
They're not willing to say it
correct.
publicly.
And same thing
But
with
why
Kamala
not?
Harris. Is she's not popular, but you can't remove the first black lady.
I want to cut him off there before he swears. I'm not here to interject my opinion. I'm just reiterating the point that this is the political theater. This is the distractions. This is the chaos that they are unleashing here in the United States. This is a falling empire. Time and time again here, we've seen history repeat. We got an experiment here with the United States as a country going on about 250 years. And we got an experiment going on here with the US dollar as the reserve currency. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of this situation. This is developing, and as of just within the last hour, what we do see here is James O'Keefe says that this gentleman, Charlie Krager, has deleted his LinkedIn account and X account, but we've saved everything, and it'll be in this thread. So this guy's already running. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy gets removed to be a cybersecurity expert that falls for this one. I mean, you would think that by now that they would have James O'Keefe's face plastered on top of all of the big corporations, all of the evildoers, right? You would think that they would have James O'Keefe's face plastered on there, but he just keeps on nailing these folks. And I'm a fan of let all truth be revealed. You guys know that. I'm not here to have Biden save the day for me, have Trump save the day for me. I control my businesses. I understand my investment theses. I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to getting on the right side of the transfer of wealth that's already underway. And I'm going to make sure that I stay focused with all of this crazy crap that's unfolding, how far our country has gone. It is truly unbelievable and sad. But the good news is that if you're listening here with me, is that you're here to be part of that change. And so let's continue to fight. Let's continue to apply pressure. Let's maintain victory over the enemy, which, we've been exposing. For the masses, they're finally waking up. Sometimes it takes getting smacked in the face with the truth, and that's what we continue to do. So huge shout out to James O'Keefe. Definitely respect his platform and what he's done in that regard. And as I continue to say, let all truth be revealed, and don't let this chaos distract you from getting on the right side of the transfer of wealth. With that being said, I got more crypto updates, financial markets, and current events that's coming here later today. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next one. God bless.